Norman, I know President Trump new peace diplomacy push in the Russia-Ukraine war, and Trump has dispatched envoy Steve Witkoff to Moscow to finalize a revised peace plan for Ukraine, and his son-in-law Jared Kushner probably with him. But my question is, in what position, what portfolio Jared Kushner will be included in the team, and what are the latest breaking news stories you have from Washington, D.C., Norman?
Greetings this morning from Washington, D.C. We are in a very sad state today. The day we start our holiday. This is our traditional day of Thanksgiving. It's a holiday. Everybody is with their families, are going to be with their families. The business part of the year is starting now. Yesterday at 2:15 here in Washington, D.C., at Farragut Station, there was a tragic shooting. Two of our federal national security, National Guard service members were shot by a assailant from Afghanistan. 29-year-old, apparently he is identified as a 29-year-old Afghan national, been in the United States since 2021, came over during the Biden administration, and he served in the military for 10 years with the Special Forces, Afghan Army with the Special Forces in Afghanistan. He has been granted asylum into this country, and he decided yesterday to basically ambush three of our officers, service members. He shot two. He stood over the first one while the third one was able to return fire, and they was able to capture him. He was shot. He was taken to the hospital, and the other two are in critical situation, trying to hang on to their life right now. These service members are from West Virginia. So right now we want everybody to say a prayer for them. Hopefully they can recover and we can get on to this. Unfortunately, because of this, the president has mobilized 500 more troops to come to Washington, D.C. Because of this, and he has directed the Department of Immigration to suspend all Afghan visas, immigration papers, until they can investigate what's going on with this situation. So right now, things has basically reversed from what we had a couple months here in Washington and the United States. We talked yesterday about the other issues with Myanmar and his review of that. I suspect is going to be more tightening of immigration's paperwork for people trying to get into the United States. It doesn't look well right now. And at the same time, we are negotiating with Russia and Ukraine about this peace deal and ending the war. So things are really kind of up in as we go into the holiday season. Right now, this attack yesterday was viewed as a terrorist attack. So the FBI is on it. The Joint Terrorism Task Force, which I was a member of, is currently investigating it. And so we are very concerned about copycat situations going on, and we're getting into the season now. And there's talk about December 7th being revised again in terms of a potential attack.
The United States of America is a land of opportunity. United States of America is a land of immigrants. Hundreds of years, more than 250 years, United States has been built gradually by the hard work, dedication, loyalty of the immigrants. Now why Trump administration 2.0 has been so tough on immigrants, deporting immigrants, pushing into jail immigrants? Are you changing your principle that America is no more an immigrants country? Norman.
That's a very interesting and difficult question. My opinion uh, is that the current administration has a viewpoint that is not viewed by the rest of the world and even in the United States. Yes, we are a country of immigrants. Matter of fact, that's why we're celebrating today. Today is Thanksgiving. It's a day of thanks. And basically, the immigrants came into the United States and met with the natives, and we are giving thanks for what we have. This is not a situation where we have to. It's very serious right now. This is a very serious because of the day is such a day of where the United States, this is the one day that everybody comes together. The president himself is with his family in Florida. Other people, Congress, everybody's back with their families. So we go back to our roots, and our roots is basically come from an immigrant base, force or whatever. We come from other places into this country. And this country is designed, like you say, for a land of opportunity. Unfortunately, because of these acts, and what's going on and the perception by the Trump administration is that the outsiders, people who are not from here or not here, is causing problems to the point where we want to restrict their access to the United States. So that defeats the entire principle of the United States. Without immigrants, we are nowhere. We are not a country. We would never even be here right now. So it's a very interesting question, and it's a very conflicting response to that. Is basically, no, I haven't changed, but we are very it appears to be we are very confused on exactly which way we want to move forward. We can't get into a situation where we isolate, and it appears that this administration is moving towards that point.
You know, in American constitution there is a clear direction that if someone wants to be the president of America, he has to be a born American, he has to be a Protestant Christian, he has to be come from primary win and
No.
political
There is
parties.
no such thing as Protestant Christian. Born, yes, born
Born
American,
American.
but there are Kennedys were Catholics.
Yes, sir. So my question is: recently we have seen a new trend that immigrants are started for leadership in different mayoral position, governor position, senate position, congressman position. Don't you think one day will come where American Constitution may face a challenge that all American have right to go for competency in presidential position? Norman, what do you think and how Americans see it?
Well, the Constitution been around 200 some years. It was written by our forefathers with the premise that it will have to be expanded. It will have to grow. It was a basically what we call a blueprint for the future. It wasn't designed to be a permanent document, even though we assuming it is. But things has happened since the inception of this country and the Constitution. We're more global. We are still a country of immigrants. People are still coming in. And the demographics of the United States has vastly changed. So it would as one would assume that we will have to make future provisions for people coming in to this country with certain skill sets, and some of them may be leadership positions. So to preclude someone from being uh, a candidate for the office of president because of his natural origin, original origin, is something that we will have to adjust as we move forward. I see additional changes going to happen in terms of leadership in our cities, our states, even in our Congress, and it will include the people of immigrant status coming into this country. So there's no natural born people here, except for the Native Americans, which, is very, we have a very minimal group of that now because of the colonization. So everyone is an immigrant from some reason, to a point in terms of this country. So that thing of natural born doesn't really hold water as we move forward in the future.